Hi guys, it's Prativa and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about some drugstore eyeshadow singles that I think you need in your life. Now before you like, Prativa, why do you have to be so high maintenance? Well, it's not really high maintenance. I really think you guys need this. So if you want to know what my picks are, then keep on watching. In South Africa, we're not exactly spoiled for choice when it comes to full-blown palettes. However, I will say that there are some notable high-quality palettes, and one of them is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palettes. I personally love these Color Icon 8-pan eyeshadows, and the Comfort Zone palette is one of my favorites. You have a fantastic mix of really wearable shades. You've got highlight shade there, you've got a crease color there, you've got matte club dupe there, some beautiful accent shades, and you can truly get some really good looks out of these. However, here's the problem. They all shimmer or have some kind of sheen, so there isn't a matte color really in this palette. I need matte eyeshadows in my life, and I get pretty vulnerable when I don't have certain shades that are matte when I'm trying to do an eyeshadow look. One of the most important eyeshadows when doing an eyeshadow look is the transition shade, and I found mine in the NYX single shadow in the shade Blame It on Midnight. Here it is. This is, oh I'm sorry guys, that's rude. This is a beautiful warm toned brown. It's definitely got orange undertones, and this is perfect to warm up a look and really create a nice base so that the other colors that you use blend in seamlessly. While I am a kind of warm toned eyeshadow girl, I do on occasion like to play around with some cool tones. For example, some purples, blues, anything with some greyish tone. I also want a transition shade for that, and in that I found it in the Essence single eyeshadow in Triple Choc. This Essence eyeshadow is perfect mid-tone, cool tone brown, which is excellent to add into the crease, as well as plays well with the cool tone colors that I mentioned. This is perfect for the kind of blue or violet kind of smoky eye. I really do advise getting this color, especially for a woman of color. So in terms of matte eyeshadows, the lighter shades, there are often many complaints about them. They're too sheer, they're not pigmented, they're patchy. And the truth is, they're really important eyeshadows. Or, I mean, you use them for a brow bone highlight, to highlight the inner corners, to set your eyeshadow primer. So this is a shade that is needed, and I would like to say that it should be a bit bone colored, and I say bone colored especially for women of color. So I found another Wet n Wild shadow, and this is in the shade Brulee. This is a perfect matte shadow. It's really smooth, it's pigmented, it blends quite well. It's just an all-round good shade, and it's also very, very long-lasting, and the price point is excellent. A good, solid matte black is so difficult to find. Often, again, you know, they're not very pigmented, they're kind of patchy, some of them not black, they're more charcoal than they are black. So the struggle is pretty real to find a good matte black eyeshadow. However, one of my favorite drugstore singles has to be, again, Wet n Wild is making an appearance. The Wet n Wild single eyeshadow in the color Panther. So, here we go. Wait for it. Is that not just so black? This is one of the best black eyeshadows, matte blacks, that I've come across. And having a black eyeshadow is so very important. You can use it to create smoky eyes, smudge it down below the lash line, deepen up the crease, even use them as eyeliners. So it is pretty important, I think, to have a matte black in your eyeshadow arsenal. Okay guys, so that wraps up my must-have single eyeshadows from the drugstore. Let me know what your favorite is in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of me, don't forget to subscribe. Also, stalk me on social media. I'm doing all sorts there. And until next time, stay blessed and beautiful. Bye guys. Here we have this really gorgeous brown that's meant to go in your crease. And the problem is it's satin. And I'm sure it wishes that when it grows up, it'll be matte. But I have no filter, guys.